Hello everybody, welcome back to another video here in the Minecraft world that I haven't been in ages. I just sort of hadn't built anything like this in ages because I stopped finishing making Big Ben a while ago, and I just sort of wasn't motivated to build anything else, so I just thought I would build something new. So this is me just showing you the things I previously built. So yeah, I've already sort of mapped out with the blue line what's going to go where, and then this is me just showing you what I might be building out of. Most of it I don't actually build out of, but this is me just showing it. I end up getting rid of the birch fences because they don't fit with what I'm building. But yeah, this blue line is just to show, it's supposed to be in line with Big Ben opposite, but I ended up building it way bigger, so it doesn't really matter. I end up getting rid of the blue line, but this was just me sort of flying around, trying to sort of in my head work out what I'm going to do. I'm not going to tell you what I'm building yet, but you'll see it soon. When this goes out, I'm pretty sure it'll be nearly Christmas as well, which is kind of cool to think about because it's only early to mid-November for me, so it's going to be cool that it's going to be Christmas soon when you see this. So I build all this. Can't remember what this is called, this block. I believe it was some sort of stripped jungle wood, but I could be wrong. I would have shown you at the start of the video, so you can always check back in case you want to also build this in a similar way. So I sort of look at a picture of the building and sort of compare it to what I've got in Minecraft. So it actually ends up looking horrible, and I am quite annoyed because I tried really hard to make it look good and I just didn't do great, and I've built it really small, like at the bottom, and big at the top, like I did with Buckingham Palace. And so yeah, we're just gonna have to try and ignore that and just accept that the bottom's a bit weird. I might have to change it later, but I don't know. I then here decided to write about everything, about what I was building, and then this is me showing you what I built eventually with this. So yeah, the Eiffel Tower, because I had no idea. I've never been to the Eiffel Tower, I've never been to Buckingham Palace or Big Ben either, but I just thought I'd build the Eiffel Tower, something decently easy and noticeable, and people would see it and understand it, so that's why I picked it. And it starts off quite well, and it very quickly goes unwell, so I will have to change it eventually, but I've already started building like half of it, so yeah, it's unfortunate, but there you go. Sometimes you've just got to build stuff. So here I place 2 blocks within 4 in each corner, and each block has 4 blocks in between the blocks, so it's 6 blocks. 6 blocks, and then from here I sort of one by one build upwards towards the middle. So this bit is quite slow, but I like doing it like this because to me it makes more sense because you can keep track of it, whereas if I only do one block, it gets confusing and it's not necessarily it's just, to me it's a lot to do just one area at once, so I like to go to each area and do the same. So here I go 3 up on each, I guess, foundation. And this is all just sort of, I did plan it out a couple days earlier because I sort of wasn't, because I knew I wanted to do it, and I was like, oh, it's been a while since I made one of these videos, so I planned ahead, but I still sort of changed it as I went, because sort of in my head this was like a good size, and now I'm like, this should have been way bigger. But it's fine, because I'm not a professional. I'm not really building a real life building, I'm just building something in a game. So it doesn't really matter. So I focus on the inside blocks for this bit, and I sort of go up like a staircase. So it's sort of 3 out, 1 up, is I guess how you describe that. To sort of make the bottom of the Eiffel Tower sort of go in like an arch, but I did do it wrong, so I will have to go back, as I say, but that's not really important. And then this is me sort of then going out 2 more and then up on each inside pillar, and then I sort of step back and like examine the picture again and sort of see. I actually quite like how I did it. I think I did alright before I realised it was sort of wrong. And then here I go up 3 and then 1 out, because I'm like, this is a bit too low, I need to make it bigger. But then I get a bit confused, but it's fine. And then 1 up, 3 up, 1 out. It looks a bit like a dinosaur or something, sort of sticking its head out. And then this is me getting a bit confused. You don't want to go wrong early on, because then if you go wrong at the start, it'll ruin everything, which is what I did. Which is why I have to go back and fix it. This is why we learn from our mistakes and know not to make mistakes. But it's fine, because the Buckingham Palace was a major mistake that I didn't think about, and now it just looks like a mess that I do need to go back and change. But I'm waiting until I get some sort of inspiration for Buckingham Palace to actually rebuild some of it, and I currently don't have that inspiration. I barely have the inspiration to do this, so I won't be going back and doing anything else. But that's okay, because, you know, I built it because I wanted to build it at the time. I think I built it, the start of the year I built it, and it's now the end of the year, so maybe next year. Because I remember I built it on the way up to like the coronation, and then I just like abandoned it. And then I went back to it, I think, at one point, and then stopped, and then I went back to it and then stopped. Or I should just do it outside of video, maybe. I don't know. I'm just not really into it, and I'm a bit bored of survival. Survival's boring me, which is why I've come back to this. So we'll have to see. And then here we go out by 2 more. And then up across until they both meet in the middle. And right now it looks like a really good size, but it very soon ends very badly. Because this looks good. Like, it doesn't look like anything, but it does look good. And I just hate that it's so like bottom heavy, maybe. And then I get rid of all these blocks and rebuild it. I think, how much high do I build it? Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I don't know. Probably like 10. I think it's 10 blocks up. And then I add a further 5 blocks on top of that to make 15 blocks, to make it go over the middle blocks, the inside pillars, you know what I mean? So it ends up being 15 blocks high, this bit. And that was just basing it off of the notes I'd taken. The notes I took were actually like 20 blocks high, but I didn't really like it being 20 blocks high, because I was like, then it's just going to be really big, and I probably should have just kept it the way I made it out to be, but instead I make it like, I think 15 blocks, maybe, I could be wrong. I believe I add 5 now to make it 15, and that's when I then start building the actual like arch part of it. Because if you Google the Eiffel Tower, you can see how it sort of has that like oval bit, and that's what I was trying to do, but obviously I did it wrong, but it's fine. So here it still looks a bit strange, but you can sort of see what I'm building, and it looks a great size here, and it's sad that it always fails right when I'm like, this is good, and it's like not good, but it's fine because I built it and I'm proud of it and I like it. Similar to the time when I built years ago the Royal Albert Hall or whatever it is, years ago. That was really good, but now I'm thinking it actually wasn't very good because clearly I can't build, or maybe just because years have passed and now it's horrible. So here I go 2 blocks in, 2 blocks down, and get rid of the corners on these like outside bits, because it is obviously curvy, so I wanted to make the curviness sort of better, like more obvious. So I did this all the way around the outside edge, so you can sort of see how it's, you know, different. And to be honest, for this video, this is all I really did. I sort of did the outline of the bottom chunk of the Eiffel Tower, and it looks somewhat okay, but it's definitely not that great. Because it's just, yeah, it's just confusing, but it's fine. I then go along and add 2 blocks on top, because I think this bit has like a blocky bit, that doesn't make sense, but like it's got some sort of like bit that sort of below it. This is like the below of the sort of area you can go at in real life, because I've seen videos of it where you can go and it's like a balcony and you can look around. This is the bit below that, which I believe is maybe some sort of, I don't know, I'm not quite sure actually, but it's whatever's below the standing area on the first bit of the Eiffel Tower. So this is me sort of just filling that in, and then getting slightly confused when I look back at the picture and it doesn't really look that great. But yeah, I mean, all this video is the bare minimum, like outside edging, like the foundations of it, and it's fine. And this is me just trying to work out where to go next from here, because I've got no idea and it doesn't make any sense. So I use this like wax exposed cut copper to sort of add some of the like textures that are on the Eiffel Tower, and it does look kind of bad, but I'm hoping in the end it will look alright. And I just literally just go around and add in all this waxed cut copper around everything, and it makes the icky noise when you place it down, which I don't like. And that's literally it. That's the whole video. So you can all go now. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully it does end up looking better than it currently does. And yeah, bye everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye.